Hello, America and the world. What the hell's up? It's your man, J Dub, sitting back chilling. You know I'm married. So then, we all, as husbands, do things for our wives and because of our wives. And me personally, because, I be at home with the boo sometimes, especially nowadays. I might watch some things because she asked me to. And one of them things is a show she put me on maybe about, I think just the third season. Yeah, 3 seasons. I don't know that I came in on season 1, but I know that I'm fresh, new, and caught up to date on this current season of the phenomenal show, Insecure, on HBO. Issa Rae, shout out to you, sis. Excellent TV, black as fuck. And I like that black flag, so. It's real Afrocentric. It's got really good vibes, and it seems to tell real good stories. In my opinion, they could be real, because things happen in everyday life. Life is not the same. Your journey's not my journey. Issa is doing her thing, and if you're familiar with the show, and I'm thinking that if you wouldn't be listening to this, is now in a phase of her career where she last season left that old bum ass little thing she was doing, and now she's like a community organizer, and she's trying to start her own foundation, and she's doing her thing. She's got a business partner named Condola, and that's a horrible name. So you might hear me say my condolences. So if you hear me say my condolences, I mean Condola. But they popping. So look, the first episode, you looking at Issa. She got a nice, I don't want to call him fat. Is he fat, baby? Was he fat?
Yeah, he's fat.
No, he's not. He husky. She got a husky fella. They getting it in. They having a good time together. He works at TSA. Her partner Condola. Molly, you might remember Molly. She got that job at the law firm. She's doing her thing, chewing up men like always, but she's got a new little Asian boo. What's Amanda Seales' character's name? Oh my God, I don't remember. She's pregnant. She's pregnant and doing her thing. And then the last girl, the one who's the funniest to me. I'm bad with names because I smoke. What's her name?
It's called The Funny One.
The Funny One. She has got the best cameo so far because she'll be on videos with her family doing shit and she's got a mouth on her. Boy, she got a mouth on her. That's why I like her. So she's one of my favorite characters. So shout out to Issa for making a good show. They're organizing a community day basically. But she needs sponsors. So in the first episodes, you see she's pulling together people so she can throw her community thing, a little thing in her apartment's little foyer pool area where she just wants to do a meet and greet. She wants to touch base. She wants to network. She wants to find people that'll donate to her cause so she can get some things popping. Great idea. The problem is that through the episode, you see she's saying things that people want to hear. Okay, now the problem with that when you're doing good business, especially when you have no backing, is that you can't tell everybody what they want to hear because somewhere in there you're lying. Okay, so then her partner Condola, though, she's kind of pulling the others kind of into the slack. That's why they work so good together, because they're kind of different, but they're kind of the same. It's weird. They have a nice little balance until we get a nice piece of crucial information about my Condolas. And that would be that Lawrence is her boyfriend. My Condolas. I'm sending them to you. Issa finds that out, and you know how she is. She all awkward. No, that's fine, girl. No, we gonna be all right. Because she's one of those cool, awkward kind of people. She's gonna make it work because she sees her dream of her business, of her organization, starting to pop. So she doesn't want to damage that. So she's gonna play it off and be like, okay, girl. Okay, so I feel you on that. Lawrence is like, oh no, why you ain't tell me? Issa, no, that's fine. That's gonna be cool. What you mean y'all was talking about me? Hey, Issa, can I talk to you? Could you two not be talking about me? Because, Lawrence to me is pussy. I like him, but I never liked him because he's soft. I'm a dude that's had some problems in getting the proper job, but you never stop it. Now, driving his dad or his auntie or his cousin's Jaguar, whoever Jaguar he got, and he looking good. He got his good job with a company who we find out is having problems, is downsizing. He's convinced his job is safe, though. We shall see. But he says his job is safe, but he's doing good. So no hatred to the brother, but him and my condolences. Have a nice little relationship or do they? So then Molly out there doing her thing. Remember she was with that tall, funny looking little dude with the bad mouthpiece? His grill was fucked up. Bruh, Invisalign, braces, knock them all out, put some fake ones in. You had so many options. Dre, that was your name on the show. Tall, light-skinned dude. Dre, he was, oh my God. And I think Yvonne Orji is a beautiful black queen. And that's what you like? Anyway, hey. I digress. And I told you everybody else is doing their thing. Now the problem with Molly is that Molly's doing her thing, chewing up men again, but she got a little boot thing that she's like a little Asian dude. But the little Asian dude seems like he just want to keep it casual, I'll slide through some Netflix and chill, baby. Well, maybe we could just Netflix and really chill. Oh, that's what you want to do? Kind of reaction? Well, yeah, I can come by, see what's up. How you feeling? Well, I just wanted to talk, and can you tell me some things about yourself? And I don't think you open up with me enough. Oh, that's what you're doing, and he walks out on a date, because she's pushing, but he don't want to be pushed. It's weird energy between them, because on one hand, you got Molly saying that she just want to pam, pam, pam. And if you just want to pam, 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 it's none of your business what I do, where I go, none of that other stuff. I don't want to meet your family. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Why you asking me about my daughter or my job? Because we just pam, pam, pam. But on the other hand, now she's like, he doesn't tell me anything about himself now. He's telling me, I just want him, and I don't know what he's. Now look, and the way the whole system is conspiring, the show is pushing Molly and Issa apart. It's weird. They're diverging, making like they're tired of each other's shit. That's about as accurately as I can call it, because they keep calling each other on each other's shit. Oh, girl, well, this wouldn't happen if you didn't do this. And, oh, well, girl, I'm just man. Oh, girl, this wouldn't happen if you didn't do this. Oh, girl, well, I was just, and they keep doing that to each other. The first couple episodes, they keep sniping. And in this episode, it was an episode of Misconnections. We're doing Thanksgiving on this episode. It's season 3 episode. Well, my season 3, episode 3. It might be season 5. I don't know, but it's episode 3. And they're doing Thanksgiving. And of course, shit happens. Okay, so Molly and Issa shopping at the beginning of the show, talking about how, they kind of off. And they both realize it, but they both want to wait till Thanksgiving to talk about it, even though they standing right there next to each other in the grocery store. That's weird to me. Lawrence and my condolences have weird energy to me too, because I know they're not married, but they're a couple, and they kiss like this all the time. That Hollywood shit. Not lip to lip, but not even really making sometimes not even making lip contact. Just, that's not the way. Weird energy, like a fuck buddy that wouldn't kind of get out. Like, I kind of like you, but damn, don't you got somewhere to go? So, but we find out later on in the episode from one of her drunk friends that maybe she's still recovering from her relationship with her ex-husband. Maybe she's still getting over it. Maybe he's just a fix-it, a wedge, a help out, a playmate. And he has no real significance. And of course, he confronts her over this. No, who told you this? That's not true. And this, that, and the other. And then, but don't you? And isn't that how you feel? You had this real tense moment between them. So it's weird. They bump into Issa, had a lunch with my condolences at some restaurant, and then so she's meeting Lawrence there, and Lawrence walks in, and there's Issa sitting there on the computer. Oh hey, what you hey? Oh blah blah blah. Jokes about food. Here comes my condolences walking up. Hey, oh my God. Oh yeah, this is your place. I forgot you told me this was your place, and I was just gonna leave anyway. Order for Issa. Yeah, I had got some food to go. Order for Issa. I mean, y'all have a good guy. Because she was busted, and it was all awkward because there was just nothing but awkwardness, and her walking up on Lawrence and Issa laughing. Later on creates more awkwardness because she was like, y'all got jokes about food, So their whole situation was weird anyway, because, on one hand, you kind of want it to work because it's like, hey, I don't know you. You met Lawrence. What a chance. What are the chances? So you want to feel like that. But Issa and Lawrence's breakup ain't quite old enough, So Issa's still hanging on and lingering to some feelings that's making her feel some kind of way. So my condolences. Because by the end of the episode, Lawrence got his phone out. And guess who he texting? Issa had a wonderful Thanksgiving with her brother. They went out to some little Mexican restaurant, I think. Well, didn't it seem like it was Mexican, baby, because they had them big old margaritas?
Yeah, it was Mexican.
Mexican restaurant. They was having a good time. Oh, yeah, because the mariachi band came by and sang for them, and they made a little video, and they was getting their life. Oh, my God. The problem is they boyfriend had slipped at near the middle of the episode when they was arriving for Thanksgiving and broke something. And she had to take the man to the hospital, and they were supposed to stay there with the family and entertain each other. Now, look, I told my wife at least twice during the episode that Issa needs to spend more time with her brother. Now, maybe it's because her brother is a gay man in the community that kind of made him feel a certain type of way, but he's strong internally. And he's got a different kind of strength that I think Issa's missing. But, she was like, shit, we should have stayed at the house, shit. He was like, no, we shouldn't have. Don't do something just because somebody else expects you to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was an episode. What was that one statement that I said? It was like a gym. Who was talking? You remember when I said that? The writing on the show, I said that to say the writing on the show is pretty good. I love some of the commentary because the Issa did a good job of assembling a team of writers that writes good banter. But Issa and Molly are just, Issa's supposed to come by Thanksgiving, but then her family Thanksgiving fell apart, and she's texting her, like, first she's late, but then she's like, I can't come. And Molly's like, whatever, okay, do you, kind of thing. And the whole season, I believe, is based on them two drifting apart, but they got really weird energy right now. And I don't wish nobody bad, but they seem like they need just a little break from each other. Bless you, baby.
Thank you.
And a break from each other when we just a couple of friends trying to kick it ain't a bad thing. But generally a break makes two people really drift apart. But you know, I think overall the whole season is going to be good. Issa's doing her thing, Lawrence is doing his thing. The show is revolving around. There was one interesting interaction with Issa and her. I mean, not Issa. I'm sorry, Molly and her law firm office with this dude. They were in a meeting, and it was like Molly had some information that she wanted to share but didn't want to share because she didn't want to step on old boy's toes. Because she came into the law firm, if you remember, trying to be Miss Big Bitch and made some enemies real quick. And you know, and he steps into the office and calls her out on it. If you know something that I didn't know, why didn't you just say something? So there's this whole little, instigation, and then she says, "You're right. There is something I wanted to say." I think that when I came in here, I came in on the wrong foot. I brought the wrong energy. I did this, and then when she finished, he was like, "That's it," you know, like he was expecting something else. Like he was expecting something else. But who knows? We'll never know, or maybe we will one day in a future episode. Again,
I got one thing to add.
what you got over there? A voice from above.
When her brother said her dad was a nigga.
She reminded me that Molly is really tense with her dad. That's why, you know, her Thanksgiving is kind of weird because remember dad cheated on mom, and then she felt like her brother was too forgiving, and then her brother told her in the kitchen at Thanksgiving because her brother wanted to play taboo, and Molly was fucking the game up. Dad is a nigga, and he just a nigga like any other nigga, but he here trying to make it right. So he's just a nigga that's all grown up. So that means that he ain't no different, no better than anybody else. So for all of you out there, I don't care if you're a preacher or just a janitor, ain't none of us no better than anybody else. We all gonna fuck up at one point or another. It's what you do with that fuck up that matters. Do you tuck tail and run, or do you live it down and try to grow from it? And bruh was just making the point that we're here as a family on Thanksgiving with dad. And he's living here trying to live it down. So if you mess up, you try to live it down. Because Issa and Molly gonna have to live it down because it's messed up. But we gonna see. It's just episode 3. And it's gonna be more to come. We got more shows coming, finna drop. What else we got finna drop, baby? We got some more shows finna drop. You told me something was dropping next week. Well, whatever it is, she know. Whatever it is, she know. And she gonna put me on it. Because that's what it is. When you look down at the bottom, you're gonna see some interactions you can do. You know, you can interact with me. You can like it. You can comment. Or you can subscribe. Or you can all 3. All 3 is the best. So, you know, this your man, J Thug, full of opinions. We're going to get better and brighter. And if it's weird that a big old black bro like me is watching this and that, don't blame me.